Hello, it's about 11:15 on Monday morning. It's the start of a brand new week. I'm afraid I have not done anything to my hair or got dressed today. It needs a blooming good wash. I'm going to have a shower shortly. Boyfriend is cooking me breakfast. He's been out working. He's been doing a site visit or something and he's come back and he's starving. He said he's going to do an omelette, so I'm going to have some of that with him shortly, any minute now. I've been working on the vlog. That's how long that one took me to edit. In total, I'll stop and start my watch. I think I called it a timer the other day. It's not a timer, it's a stopwatch. Got a slight complication of no internet. At the moment. There probably is in his main office, so I'm going to have to trundle everything over there to do all my uploading and everything. It's a bit of a pain, but never mind, it is what it is. He spent ages fixing it yesterday, and I don't want him to spend ages fixing it today because I know he's busy with his work day. But anyway, right, I'm going to go and have some omelette. Unless he's got distracted, which I think he might have because I can't smell cooking. He gets distracted very easily. So if he's not ready, I'm going to put my footage on from yesterday and start editing that one. Thank you. My omelette. Hello. Right, so it's a bit later now. It's just coming up to 12:30. We've got a little bit of an update. I thought I was going to back this evening with IB, but he said, I've got a site visit in Pontrypridd. It's just come in. I'm going at 12:30. Do you want to live to Pontrypridd? And I said, yeah, okay, so I'll get the train in from there. So I better clean my teeth and pack the rest of my things and get on the road. Well, I literally just had almost everything packed up apart from my laptop. I was leaving that plugged in case I get to Pontrypridd and there's cancellations and I end up needing to edit and I don't get a power source. So I thought I could use the time doing that. But then he said, sorry love, we're going at 1, not 12:30. So I'm going to get my flute out and do 20 minutes of practice and cross that bit off and then I'll finish the rest at home, I guess. We're finally on our way to Pontrypridd and I've had an idea. And the idea is, because it's actually an hour and a quarter after we originally went to leave, it's lunchtime, and it's a bit drizzly, a bit rainy, and IB needs to drop me somewhere easy, and also I put a carry bag of stuff on the back seat. Stupidly, I didn't wedge it in safely, so it turned upside down and spilled its contents all over the car floor in the back, so we need to pull in somewhere where we can stop and not be a bother to people. So I thought it would be a great excuse to go to Sainsbury's and have my lunch in there, maybe do a bit of editing while I'm in there, you know, chill out, take in the atmosphere of it, and then head home. So that's what I'm going to do. So we're nearly at Pontrypridd, Sainsbury's. I don't know how much I can film between now and getting into the cafe because I've just got so much to carry. I don't know if I'm going to have a hand free for the camera. It's dropped me off, and actually I have got a hand for the camera because I decided on the spur of the moment to leave my tenor recorder, which was quite bulky, in the car with IB, and that freed up enough room to get my gigging gear bag inside that bag, so that freed up a hand. Right, let's go get some lunch. This will be nice. I'm going to be a lazy bones. What's going on here? Look, that one's not working. I'm going to go up this travelator here because I've got a big bag. I just met a viewer. I've got myself a decaf coffee. Can I please say a big thank you to Vanessa and Jason for their recent donations to the channel via the Buy Me a Coffee link. Thank you so much, really appreciate it. Now, speaking of viewers, I just bumped into one. Terry, thank you so much for coming up and saying hi. It was really nice to meet you. He said one of my videos randomly popped up, I think because of the connection with Pontrypridd, and he hasn't missed a video since, so thank you so much for that. Nice to meet you. This is my view right now. Sat myself right in the corner so I can sort of do a bit of editing quietly and not be a bother to anybody once I've eaten my food. Oh, look what's just come. Shroom dog and mash and gravy and peas. I can highly recommend. As somebody who doesn't eat meat, I just moved over, by the way, and do you know what I did? I carried this tray and I just forgot there was cutlery on it, and it just shot out through that hole and went on the floor under there. And have you seen the state of under there, by the way? I don't know who's been sat there, but they've been having their best life and they've left a right old mess. I was in that corner over there, and then when the people moved from over here, I thought, now this is a good editing spot. Not least of all because there's power supplies over here. So anyway, I'm going to tuck in now and enjoy this. Oh, I've got some development from the uni. It's not much. It really isn't very much, but every time I get an email from them of any sort, I get all excited. So basically, I've now been put in a private Facebook group with other people that have been accepted in as well. So we can have group chats about things and they can post relevant information on there for us. So very exciting. I've had to skim through. There's nobody on there from my course yet, but there's people saying, oh hi, you know, my name is blah de blah and I'm coming from India, and oh, it's really nice to see, you know, little bits and bobs. Anyway, right, I'm going to tuck in. Well, I ate that. Very nice it was too. And then I sat and did some editing for just over 20 minutes. I'm sleepy. Do you know what? I'm feeling very soporific. Can a human feel soporific? Yes, I think they can, can't they? Well, I feel it. But anyway, I'm going to go in about 10 minutes to walk slowly to the station so I don't have to rush, basically, because I've got a lot of heavy stuff to carry. So I'm going to pack this up now. Right, I am off. Oh, this is working now by the look of it. Oh, I don't need to go down there, do I? And get down here. I am not going to enjoy carrying this all the way to the station. I'm really hoping it's not going to rain. I have got an umbrella somewhere in that bag, and I have got a hand free to hold it now, which I didn't earlier. So that's something. Oh, please don't rain. Please don't rain. Oh, it's nice and mild. It's windy. My hair's blown all over the place, but it is mild. Can I actually get up there? Yeah, I couldn't see the opening at the end. That's where I was, up there. I was sat right in that corner, first of all. Failure of pointing out with little finger whilst filming. I've only got one hand. Well, I do believe there's a heron in a tree. Do you see it? It's like, it looks like it's got a really short neck, but I think it's just folded it all up inside. I did see a cormorant standing out on a rock as well with its wings outstretched. It looked magnificent, but I didn't want to take the time to change my lenses over. I made it to the station. My arms are killing me now, both of them, my biceps, because I've been swapping hands with that bag all the way. Oh my goodness. I'm a little bit early now. I've got about 15 minutes to wait because I literally allowed myself so much time to walk slowly here with all the bags, and I didn't need as much as I thought.
Peidiwch fyth a sefyll wrth ymyl y platform, neu mae rhywfaint o balmant botymog ar yr ymyl.
Speaking of trains, do you know, I had some really annoying news. My very first week of term after induction week, there's going to be replacement buses. Oh my goodness. So my very long commute is now going to be double both ways, and I won't be able to use the time to edit. So that's annoying. But I might stay with my dad for some of the days. It depends on the timetable. I might not be in every single day anyway. I don't know. Let's see how that goes. My daughter said, at least it's only a week, Mum. At least it's not the whole year. It could, yeah, it could have been. When I did my Portuguese classes, it was a whole flipping year. Apart from Christmas shopping time, then they had trains. I think it was a whole year. I mean, the whole course wasn't a whole year, actually. It finished like May or something, maybe earlier. But yeah, it was a lot of bargy with buses. Do you know, I got in, and by the time I got in, I was shattered and I felt absolutely just knackered. And I decided I was going to have some fun time and not do any more jobs today, apart from edit this later after dinner. But anyway, I did some puzzle, which is now looking like that. And let me tell you that the weather is absolutely atrocious. The chilli plant is quite happy though. Where's the other one? Oh, it's leaning over. I've got to be careful. I'm going to end up getting the camera wet. Yeah, it's absolutely lashing down out there, and it has been for ages. But the sound of it while I've been doing my jigsaw has been making me feel very cosy. Do you know what? I've got a gig day after tomorrow, and then after that, randomly, right in the height of summer, I've got 2.5 weeks with no gigs. Can you believe it? Well, it's not so much that we weren't getting gig offers, but we just couldn't book cooler. There was one that was in the book and then it wasn't. It was an inquiry and then it didn't happen. And the other one, we just couldn't get a caller for it. If you, like with one of our agents that we use, with one of our Katie bands, they give you a time window to get back to them. And poor old Sal, he was on the phone, I think it might have been a couple of days, just ringing caller after caller after caller. Like, I've got a big list of them over a huge catchment from North Wales, Northern England, down Devon, all these people. Like, so if we get a gig like in Gloucester, we might use some from a certain catchment, you know, if our normal one wasn't available, and so on and so forth. Anyway, Sal exhausted the list. So there we are, we just couldn't get callers, we had to turn down work. But oh well, I've got to be honest, I'm pretty knackered. It didn't help having that run of 5 in 6 days with that horrible cold. That just didn't help. Anyway, so I won't complain about having a bit of a rest. But it's kind of made me feel like I can justify just taking a few hours off randomly on a Monday afternoon and do some puzzle. And I tell you what, it's so restorative. It's like medicine for me. I'm sure it's different from everybody, and some people probably just get wound up by jigsaws, especially when there's a lot of sky or trees. But for me, it just, I can feel myself just getting better if I go into a bit of a lull. I think emotions and your physical way you feel can really, I think they're just so interlaced, and I think you can cure yourself by just having fun and relaxing sometimes, because obviously tension's going to affect the way you feel. I think I was just a bit bored by the prospect of just doing more of the same sort of stuff that I do, like it's part of my weekly routine, and I think the thought of doing a bit of puzzle for a couple of hours was like, yippee! So yeah, enjoyed that. Anyway, daughter's in the bath, having a lovely cosy time as well, in a nice hot bath, listening to the rain lashing on the window pane of the bathroom outside. That'll be even one less bath to have in that manky old jacuzzi bath before we get our bathroom done. It's not for quite a while yet, but every time either of us has a bath, I think that's one less to have, one bath closer to getting the new one. I'm rambling now. I'm going to do salmon for tea. I texted my daughter earlier, could she please get it out of the freezer? And she has, so they're defrosted nicely. So I think I'm going to do it with potatoes. I'll probably do them in the active fry, so they're like little, I like to cut them into cubes and fry them up in that, so they're a bit like chips, and they're just delicious. And I've got broccoli and collie, so I've had this planned for a little while. Yes, that's what I'm going to get on with now anyway. It's a little bit later. Look, we got salmon and a mushroom for me. Salmon thingy each. She doesn't like mushrooms. I got actually collie and beans, because I got confused with my house and my boyfriend's house. We didn't have broccoli, but we did have green beans. But I wanted to finish off the collie because it had already been cut. So then there's not that many beans because there would have been too much veg. Over here in the active fry, we've got the little cubed potatoes flopping around. We've got about 4 minutes left on those. I'm looking forward to a nice sit down and a catch up and a nosh with my girlie shortly, as soon as this is done. I don't know if I've filmed enough for our vlog today. I do hope I have. It feels like a really itty bitty day, and then I had that big gap of not filming when I went tired. Hopefully it was enough, and if it wasn't, apologies. But anyway, thank you so much for watching it. Do feel free to give it a like if you happen to like it. It does help the channel to grow. I'll pop a playlist here, as I always do, with some more videos from me, in case you'd like to watch some more right now. And do feel free to subscribe to this channel to get notifications of when I upload. If you hit the notification bell with all, that means you will get notifications of when I upload. And you don't have to check your subscriptions feed, which I do. I'm obsessed with my sub feed. I've got to be honest. I'd call myself a subscription feed surfer, a sub feed surfer. Yeah. I love it. I always go straight to my sub page, not my home page, but that's just me. Anyway, right, I'm rambling on. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!